Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's wait for Kayla together.
Woo! Yeah!
Honestly, I want to say sometimes I feel like a jerk saying things like that because it's like we've already waited for Kayla together because you had to wait for one day to the next for the next episode. And sometimes I feel it in my soul.
Oh, well, you know, you can feel it in your jellies all you want, but it's called cliffhangers, my dude! Yeah!
On the other hand, that is part of why we publish daily, because if you are watching any one of our series, that way you don't have to wait for it once a week. You can have some short little piece of media every single day. Mm-hmm. All right. In the meantime, we have to wait for Kayla. All right.
Oh, come on. We don't know what time she's coming.
Yeah, and now I'm curious.
But, I mean, like, school starts at a certain time, so she'll have to be here before then, right?
Yes, but still, we want to know now. Mark looks at us one by one.
With no eyes.
With no eyes. Just when he is about to tell us the special thing, the bell rings.
Oh, no, they are going to do the bell?
Damn. Oh, we did. Dang, there's a bell. Damn, we've got to go.
She said damn. I kind
she
of
did
love
actually
it.
say damn.
Yeah, sure.
Show us later, okay?
Bye,
Bye, Mark. Mark,
right.
Wait, that was so fast.
I just,
wow.
my, damn, it's, okay.
Bye, Mark.
It's fine.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Still bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
My arty Hoosier chorizo
fans.
Fan shirt did not keep us together.
No.
All right, see you guys later.
Yes, later it shall be. Kayla and I are sitting in our favorite spot in the cafeteria, as usual.
Far away from everyone who takes up an entire section over there.
Going
I kind of just still want to draw everyone with this giant-ass t-shirt and all these arms and legs and all the heads and things with, you know, a couple of slogans across the front.
Honestly, it feels like a Devilman sort of monster.
It kind of does,
like,
yeah, very
just
much.
Many bizarre and weird, you know,
got
sort
a
of body
bunch
horror
of people
things.
all just meshed together. It's, you know, it's your Siamese, you know, like Siamese 20 people together.
Well, you see, it's almost your centipede, but it's not.
But it's not in a line, you know. It's just an amalgamation. It's in a form.
It's amalgam.
It's like just sort of gently sticking everyone in the cat box, and they sits because they fits.
Ah.
And then you put one T-shirt on all of them, and they never come apart.
Oh, sounds great.
All
So,
right.
I told her about Mark, and now she's also curious.
Show me.
Luckily, Mark comes to our table in no time.
But Ben's not here.
I was about to say Ben's not here. Mark blushes when Kayla wraps her arms around his shoulder.
Are they gonna get together? Is this a theme thing?
Why?
Why? They're super different as far as I can tell.
Also, I'm kind of giggling because guess what? Kayla's head is huge.
Compared to his, yes.
Yes.
On the other hand, I've met people like that, and it's been a thing where sometimes you're like, you're really tall and you have a small head.
Oh, no. And I get that. I'm just kind of like, it's since we just finished doing some My Nurse Girlfriend stuff, so we're having this problem just of going like, it seems like what they're trying to draw anatomically is not the same as what they're presenting.
So basically, it is more obvious now that we've just played that game, where what they're trying to do is they're having your diverse characters with their different, you know, body proportions because of height, but then they're putting them on exactly the same plane together with identical artistic proportions at that point, rather than adjusting for their proportions to each other.
Yes.
And so it looks a little bit different sometimes, a little bit awkward occasionally.
And again, I do not want to erase anyone who actually does have basically different experience with their body, or just unexperience with their body. Because like for me, for example, I do definitely have smaller hands. Like for my proportions, I have really, really small hands, in my opinion. And I know not everybody will agree with me, but that is my belief, and that is what I understand based off of where they go, the ideal body is like this big with this many heads and that big of feet, and this is how much you should weigh,
it's
which is not racist at all in any way, shape, or form.
I am not 7.5 heads high the way they say you should be.
Right.
I'm more like 6.5.
You're like, I'm tiny.
But again, a larger head for my build. So, anyway, wraps her arm around his shoulder. I'm wondering where this is going with him.
He doesn't seem comfortable at all.
Sure, her. We're all friends here. Him. I'm not at all accustomed to.
But they're actually using blushing as potentially him being uncomfortable more than him just being attracted to her, which is good, because I was actually really worried that this would turn into,
I'm just like the incredibly profound, slow, long breathing that he has versus the short, little breathing that she has is amazing. Because, like, your RT Hoosier Chorizo shirt just goes up and down really goddamn far.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no,
a
I
lot
can
of
see it.
movement.
That's a
and
lot.
on her, it's not nearly as much on her white shirt.
No.
At any rate,
Um,
hi, Kayla.
He moves Kayla's arm and escapes from her hug.
Hello! Him quietly dodges out. Yep, hi.
No touchy.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't like me. Him, I'm just not used to people touching me. No.
No.
I mean, not like that. It's just,
Touching. Kayla laughs. Mark realizes that he fell for her trap.
I was teasing you, and I was...
It's a trap!
I was trying to make you uncomfortable, and it worked.
It's a trap! He grins back.
He's like, we're
thank
trying.
God.
This is a friend behavior. This is a make you uncomfortable friend behavior. I've heard about these. My family has talked about them. We don't do it, but we've heard about it. Okay.
I've definitely heard about it. Now, show us! Oh, hold on. Wait, Ben, I forgot. It's totally gotta be Ben, right?
There we go.
I see Ben coming in our direction.
None of us are eating this lunchtime at all. We're just hanging out at our favorite table.
We don't have corn and hot dogs and chips and none of that at all. Everybody's just sort of sitting there and watching me as I have a tray with nothing on it.
All
but
of
I don't
us,
realize that.
we don't look suspicious as we have no food at lunchtime. We're not vampires. That's why the vampires always had food, wasn't it? So they wouldn't look suspicious. Shit, I'll have to remember that.
Dang,
All
we
right,
forgot.
okay.
I see Ben coming in our direction. I wave him over, like, please?
Come on,
please.
quickly.
Quickly.
Hurry, that thing before the bell rings again. Oh, God.
Did I
he's
miss
so
anything?
tall.
He's so much bigger. It's so great. But they're on different proportions.
No, I know. I like that. You do have like different proportions for the people. I kind of like it. But I also feel like Ben's not always as tall. I feel like they shift him around sometimes.
Yes.
On the other hand, I'm just like, it's hilarious. Both of them, we're standing here. Him darkly appears behind them. Hello. Just like
Did I miss anything?
materializes behind the two of them.
Instantly freezes though and has sort of a flashback to Jonathan and goes,
Oh, it's
right.
Nope, fine.
Nope. Mark is just about to start.
Whatever it is. Go ahead, Mark, quickly.
Quickly before I freak out.
Look at the shovel. I love that they're all three on screen at once. So in My Mystic Dragons, which is another one we've done, they tried to put all three of them on screen at once, and they had a really hard time with it. And I'm not saying this isn't a little bit awkward here, but I like that they're all three on screen at once.
Yes.
It's kind of charming.
It's very nice. It's also nice to not have to like pan across the screen constantly, back and forth.
And then just choose, even though you're talking to all three of them, only looking at one of them or two of them kind of thing.
Right.
Going, you are now the chopped liver this time. And next time, he will be the chopped liver.
Yep, goodbye.
You're gonna just take turns like you took turns dating. It's fine.
Right?
All right. Okay.
He looks at Kayla and Ben.
You guys can keep a secret, right?
We all nod.
All of us?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course we can.
Look, Vern, I just want to protect you.
Protect me from what? From the bullies?
Yeah.
That's very sweet of you, Mark.
So I'm gonna give you a gun. Oh.
He like pulls out a gun. Shh. Tell no one.
Tell no one. Only the four of us know.
Oh my God.
Her.
That's very sweet of you, Mark.
Just please don't put
Thanks.
on sunglasses and your hood, or you'll be the Unabomber.
Oh.
And you having a gun and having that appearance is kind of tasteless, you know.
Hi. Oh
sigh.
wow, God. We're also doing the same to you.
Yeah, we want to protect you from bullies too.
We also brought a gun.
We also brought you a gun. Surprise!
Everybody just handing each other guns in between them. Ben, and I also got you a gun.
I wanted both of you to be safe, so it gets both of you guns.
Okay, I want both of you
Kayla,
guns.
oh my God! But I only got the two of them guns because they're the ones that need
They're
it.
getting bullied. Ben, I know. They are the only ones who
You
need
got Bird standing here holding 3 guns, Mark holding 3 guns. They're both like, well, this is an
Ben,
experience.
perfect.
Okay, so both of us advocate gun control. We really do.
Absolutely. Like, whoa.
100%. We are in there with gun control, and we know the statistics support that when you have gun control, you get less shootings. So you know this
By the way.
this is meant to be an incredibly tasteless good fun.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, God. We're also doing the same thing to you. With the gun.
Burn ropes the two of them in. All of us are protecting you, the two of them. We can't disagree with Burn.
Dang it.
She's too pure.
Too pure, too soft, too squishy.
Too squishy.
Ben is also terrifying slightly, but that's okay.
Ben,
Kayla,
all right.
I still don't like you.
I'll try and protect you. Kayla, oh God, that's frightening. It's just could you not say things like that in front of me?
Huh?
Hi.
Hi.
Him,
What? I'm just sexy. It's fine.
It's fine. That's not.
Stop it, Ezra! I see you over there!
I am not having scared and horny. Only scared. Okay?
Just
scared.
scared.
That's all it is.
My
No.
box.
No, also sexy. No,
No.
it's not there.
No,
Aye.
I know.
Yeah, totally.
We're friends, Mark.
Friends help each other and protect each other, right? This is why I got you a gun.
I'm gonna use.
Ben and Kayla, not simultaneously, as we have our 6 guns between us. Jesus Christ.
She's just cradling these guns. Oh, and also, I got you some mace. Oh, and also, I got you a taser. Oh, and also,
I got you a beat stick.
also, I got you one of those straws that detects roofies. Also, I got you one of the, oh my God.
Not simultaneously.
Okay.
Ask why Mark doesn't trust them. Ask Mark to just get to the point. Wait, what? Oh, is he going to confess to us?
Okay, I don't think Mark doesn't trust them. In the sense of that this language implies. I don't think it's Kayla, get your arm off me, I don't trust you. And we're all trying to protect you. I can tell you don't believe that they are, so I'll convince you that they are. I don't think that's it. So from what I've seen on screen, and these being the only options, I just say, it's in a lunch, we're in a hurry, we don't want to miss it again, ask Mark to get the point. Does that sound like a reasonable argument?
That sounds reasonable, but this is also weird. Like, we've dropped a lot of, well, as far as I can tell, so once we started dating Ben, as it were, even though I'm super still uncomfortable with it, we've basically got a lot of the characters that's just seemingly forgotten for how much like ridiculously Burn just kind of was just going along with the flow and trying not to upset anyone. So I'm going so I guess if those two, I guess we could honestly characterize it as also going her going with those two because they're the two biggest people that are important in her life right now. And though Mark is important, he is still lowest on the totem pole, if I had to say.
Okay, so the other way you could spin it is going, she might ask Mark why he doesn't trust them and forget completely about his surprise going, basically, he seems uncomfortable, and so you're worried about being a people pleaser, and you go, Mark, why don't you trust them? And everyone going, oh my God, just get to the point.
Right?
Because otherwise, I feel like there could be a level of Burn seems really excited about this thing. I've been waiting for this all day, kind of thing.
That's it. So asking Mark to get to the point. I get your point.
Yeah.
Ha.
So
right.
I think that's more reasonable.
Now, what's your special thing? It better be good, Mark. I've been so curious about it. Mark looks around once again.
And pulls a gun out of his pocket.
And gets another gun out of his pocket. Oh, come on. It's not like your secret will affect national security. Mark scratches the back of his head as he grins.
Oh my God, if it is a gun, I'm going to scream.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
All right.
Mark takes a laptop out of his bag.
I'm a hacker, actually. Oh,
I'm in.
I'm in.
He plays a video from one of the folders.
H-O-L-Y. I just want to say, holy, you're playing this in the cafeteria? You should not be playing this in the cafeteria. Immediately reaches over, slams the laptop shut, shoves it back in his bag, shoves the bag into his arms. Oh my God, Mark!
Whoa! Holy... On the video, it appears that Cindy was the one who pranked me last week.
He's got surveillance on your locker.
Stop my entire existence for 5 seconds! That was a week ago!
Yes.
That was a fucking week ago!
Or, we're having some trouble with timelines, or the weekend passed with Ben, and it was 3 days ago, which was last week.
I don't care!
5 days ago, which was last week.
How little of time?
We have very, very little context for how long this has been.
Adjusted to Ben. Oh my god!
Okay, hang on.
Fine.
Now I need to know, that was before we knew and had met Mark. So is he surveilling all the school and all lockers? Is he hacking normal school surveillance? Or is he watching our locker?
That is really fucking weird. That was gonna be my other question.
Going,
Why is that so creepy?
is
Why
Mark
all
also stalking us? Does our school have surveillance all over it that he's hacked into?
Which I know that some schools do, because
They do.
welcome to America, my guys, my dudes, my bros.
Home of the free, land of the brave.
Lots of guns for everyone.
I was going to say, by method of extreme compliance. Engineering controls for all non-compliance.
If
you
you
don't-
want to call it that, sure.
I actually talked to one of my friends who's in an educational program right now where he's learning more how to be a teacher. The one who went to China to teach English and has decided that instead of teaching children, his passion is more in teaching adults. And so he wants different certifications to be more qualified for that. And he was recently talking to me about teaching in general, because that's one of the things that I've studied independently a lot.
Right.
And he talked to me about the problem with basically police in schools. And how in America you have some schools where there's metal detectors and there's police that, check all the students before they come in, etc. And going, in these places that are considered high risk, high danger places, how would you remove or change these systems? Kind of thing. And going, there's a real big discussion of how can you change police from control to support? Or how can you change the system from police or control to something else is support? Kind of thing. And going, how would we do that? But all that really makes me think of is going, is an engineering control. The police are something you theoretically cannot get past.
Yes.
So you've just put a control in place, treating everyone like children, except for you're not treating them like children. You're treating them like a process. You're treating them like an experience, not a person. You're treating them like a manufacturing line rather than an individual working a manufacturing line.
Which is also one of those things too, where I feel like what I feel like we struggle with, honestly, is also trying to identify and going, what you've got people that are deeply unhappy, and you need to identify the point of unhappiness. Why are people unhappy? Why are they doing this? Why is it also specifically so commonly going to be white men? I'm not even kidding. It is primarily most white men, as far as I understand it. Really, statistically, it is mostly white men, and it's going like, why are we having this constant problem over and over again? And why do white men also feel the need to go and shoot schools?
And going, why? And from my perspective, going, why are they so disconnected, so disenfranchised, so unhappy? How do we keep producing specifically so many white men that hate their world and their lives so much?
Yes.
And that it is clearly, since it keeps happening, a systemic problem. But back in this game, on the video, without too many politics coming in, even though we do have a lot of beliefs, and a lot of them are really in favor of humanity.
Yes.
And basically that people are redeemable and that they need support to do so.
Yes.
I was
We're
gonna
all
say,
about support. We're all about, rather than trying to control after, we're all about prevention rather than trying to basically correction.
yes, that
as
kind of
it
thing.
were.
Anyway, so I want to know whether or not he's hacked into the school security or whether he's monitoring things.
That's really scary. Where did you get this? Oh,
well,
he's trying to defend himself.
he is. So he's been surveilling his own locker, and his is nearby yours, so he happened to have yours as well.
Yes.
Nice. Well, I put a camera in my locker, and it happened to record Cindy putting stuff in your locker, Bern.
Oh God,
because
that's
it just clearly looks out of the locker.
Yeah.
So if anyone opens your locker and does shit, you see who approached it and who opened it.
Right.
And it also sees the nearby lockers, where you could see her walk up to the locker next door and do whatever. Even if you don't get a clear view of her doing exactly what it is, she'd be the only one tampering.
That's great.
I
honestly.
like that that's the reason. That's actually a really cool piece of story building. And one of the first things where I've gone, hey, that's great. He gets bullied and he's actually taking measures to protect himself. And he's now going, that measure is relevant to one of my new friends.
Though also, again, the thing that bothers me is we're not trying to help Cindy at all. We're just trying to put all of the emphasis on Mark of, you need to be the one to defend yourself now at this point and gather evidence against her, except for the fact that what he seems to be doing is not gathering any evidence at all, because also, as far as we can tell, there literally really are no teachers here, and
From what
no
I can
adult
tell,
cares.
the only purpose of that camera would be so he knows when his locker is booby-trapped and so he can get around it.
Right.
Not so he can do anything about it. Now, when I say I like this, I don't mean I like the world building or the story so far that leads up to it. What I like is that they're now using one of those conventions of, oh, I've cut it on film, oh, I have a record of your life, whatever, I've hacked your phone, except for, in this case, it's something completely reasonable that he was doing for himself and
Yeah.
now can apply to you.
It's
That piece of it I like.
Yes, actually, no. I agree with you. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm also looking at the greater implications of
Oh,
what
yeah.
that actually means, and that's terrible.
And
to
again,
me.
that there are no adults involved in this,
Nope.
and that nobody feels they can go to any of the adults, even though we clearly have adults existing because you have parents at home, 2 of them that we've essentially met,
Yes.
including Kayla's mom and our dad,
Yeah.
or Burns' dad, if you will.
Yeah, Burns'
it's our
daddy.
personal dad.
Yes. Oh, my personal daddy. But in the next one, we are going to find out more than about this. And again, I'm actually, I'm pleased with this, and I am with my friend where it makes sense. It's frustrating, but it also makes sense. And this is weirdly kind of clever, and I like that. But other than that, so thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to share our videos with somebody that you think might have a good time with us, that might want to start a conversation, whatever it might be. And then also, if you want to support us, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And I want an Artie Hoosier chorizo shirt. And I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!